sing it loud. Bells out.
As regards mask wearing, I really responded to the shadow leader. I would say there's no advice to wear face masks in workplaces. And the advice on crowded spaces is with crowded spaces with people that you don't know. We on this side know each other.
There we go. Our beloved leader to be, Jacob Reese Cheese Biscuit Mog. Hello and welcome to Talking to Our Souls with me, Steve Ring-a-ding-ding hen. And over here we have
Intellect the Thing, Mr. Singh.
Intellect.
Insulate.
Oh, yeah, right. We should. I'm gonna form my own protest group called Proper Grammar, where people speak properly. Do it again.
Intellect the Thing, Mr. Singh.
Now I'm gonna leave it in because you went insulate the thing. Hi, Av. Had a good week?
My days are just become like...
Boris Johnson's boxers.
What? Wet.
I don't know what that means.
And stinky.
Wet and stinky.
No.
It's just full of old carcass, really. I don't know.
Sticky. Sticky.
Sticky Johnson. Hey, I'm going to be drinking throughout tonight's show because my daughter went to Somerset and she brought me back some scrumpy cider. I don't know if you can see the
cider,
label. It's called Sheep Stagger with a T.
Get on me tractor and drink some Sheep Stagger, eh?
Sheep Stagger. So I have not tried this Sheep Stagger, so I'm going to pour it.
You sure it's not Sheep Shagger?
Well, no, it's. I thought it was Sheep Shagger. I kept saying Sheep Shagger, but she says no, it's Sheep Stagger.
I'm sure after a few of those it becomes Sheep Shagger, especially down those parts.
I told her my friend went to America years ago, and as a nurse, and the first patient he ever worked on in America had a disease that you can only catch from having sexual intercourse with a sheep. Look it up, people. It's a thing. Anyway, let me try this Sheep Stagger, and we'll tell you how good it is. Oh, shit. Wow. Wow. That is scrumpy. Man, the smell is nice. But it's a little bit fizzy. I thought it'd be still.
Is it cold?
Ooh. It's warm. Has to be warm.
Oh, you went cold.
Scrumpy has to be warm.
Not sure about that.
I'm going to tell you. I'm going to finish that bottle. No, it'll grow on you. Wow! I shouldn't have cleaned my teeth.
I'm sure that's what
Sheep Shaggers
Theresa May said about Boris before he stabbed her in the back.
Well, I wish I hadn't cleaned my teeth. Oh, do you know? Because we were talking about masks. We weren't talking about masks, but we were going to talk about masks because Jacob Reese Mog, along with Dominic Raab, is the gift that keeps on giving. But Theresa May, God bless her. Even though I don't know how long ago was it now when she was PM? A year and a half.
Oh God, it feels forever, doesn't it? Really?
Doesn't it? Yeah. It's a long, but yeah, no. she's been wearing a mask all the way through in the Conservatives. And so, you've got to give her a nod for that.
I mean, she's diabetic.
Oh.
So I think she's type 1 diabetic.
Oh. So I think that's why she's not doing it to be. She's not doing it to be down with the people. She's doing it because it actually might help her.
It might help her.
Because I actually believe you should no, but I'm quite happy for people to wear masks if they feel that it's going to give them a benefit. But I do feel that the only reason you should be wearing a mask is to protect other people. It's got more chance of protecting other people than actually protecting yourself.
It depends on the type of mask you're in, and also, even say you're wearing to protect yourself, right? It will stop some of the virus. So it could be, it might be. I mean, I'm not a scientist, but it could be the difference between having, really mild COVID to something a bit more severe. You don't know because you don't know how much of the virus you need to fall sick or just
Oh, you know, I found something out today which I didn't know, and I wonder if you do, because you're quite down with the medical stuff. Did you know you could have a third jab and then a booster? But yeah, no, boosters, you can't have a booster, people, if you're thinking you should have a booster. You can't have a booster until 6 months and 7 days. I think people are forgetting the 7 days. I only found out today, don't get me, I'm not like a bloody oracle, but I do like to research my stuff when it comes to COVID and jabs. Stick it in your arm.
Well, I was saying,
every boy and every girl.
Jacob Reese Mog there going, we know each other so well. I think I just had Boris's finger up my arse. I know where his finger's been.
Do you though? Do you? Thing is, right, and I'm going to come down heavy now on Av, insulate the thing, because last week we were talking about piddling in the urinal, and Av said it was me that lowered the tone. I haven't even lowered. I did actually say Boris's knickers, didn't I? But Av started saying about fingering Boris's bottom.
I didn't.
What did you say? In fact, I'll play it again.
I just had Boris's finger up my arse.
Was it Boris's finger up Jacob Rees-Mogg's? Oh, that's all right. Then I apologise. I'm so sorry. I thought, God, who would want to finger Boris?
That's what we get up to in private school. It's so much fun.
There was a thing on the MASH report about Boris being thick at everything apart from jizzing on a biscuit, and he got an A+ on that. I don't even know. I don't even know why would you do that in bloody boarding school. Why? Why would you do that? Why? What does it prove? Don't get me started. We need Dominic Raab to talk about misogyny. Then we'll all feel a lot better.
I'll say it might explain why it's called Eton, isn't it?
Eton mess.
Eton.
Eton.
I can't have no more. Eton.
Please, sir, can I have some more? No, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I don't have a problem having a go at posh people in that regard. I think, they are still a minority in some respect, but some of them are decent human beings. Some of them are not. Do you think we should have a plan B? Do you think it should come into effect now or not?
It just makes me laugh when they say we're not going to trigger plan. Savage Javid said we're not going to trigger plan B yet. I'm thinking, have you got a plan B? There's something. Have you?
It is written down. It is written down, and I like the way you mentioned Nadim Sahawi there. But it is written down. The plan is to have masks. And also, this is one I agree with, and I've agreed with this for a long time, is to have the COVID passports. It's not even a COVID passport. If you've got the app, you can just show that you've had your inoculation. If you're going to go into public areas like theatres and football grounds, there are other forms of entertainment, obviously. But I just think for theatres, they can't close the theatres down again. So you've got to have the barcode that says I've had me 2 jabs.
I'm going to turn up with my passport. Trying to get a club. I got my passport. Look, visa stamp.
Hey.
Preeti Patel said I can come. I can kill you. I kill your pigs, then I drive your lorry.
We need to kill pigs. Put your passport on and put 2 little prick holes in it, pinholes. Say there's me jabs. No, but they have got a form of Plan B. But I think it's the wearing the mask. But I don't know. There's what
has anyone asked Plan B how he feels about it?
No, I'm not really down with that sort of music though. I don't really listen or know what I'm talking about. I know a lot about music, but Plan B really has passed me by. Unlike Stormzy, Zupboro.
Well, Plan B was a long time ago, wasn't it? Many years ago, Plan B.
Yeah. So was Melby and Moby. And Dobie.
I was a big fan of Shinobi.
But I know nothing about Plan B. Oh, the Plan C is the best one. It's called Boris's Bolt Down. If they don't instigate Plan B, I am concerned that at the moment we have 3,000 deaths a month at the moment from COVID. I reckon it will go up to 8,000 if the death rate maintains at 2. It might go down again. It's not. See, before it went like this, exponential growth, whereas at the moment it's going. It's more like a minstrel rather than a peak.
A racist character.
It's a No, not. No, have I got that wrong? What's the round chocolate things? Minstrels. And no.
I'm joking.
Black and white. No, I know, but I'm worried that there is a difference between the word minstrel and minstrel. But there isn't, is there? It's the same word.
Yeah, same word.
Jesus, I thought I had actually said it wrong. Because after last week's diabolical with Paul Sinner. Now we have to talk about bloody... They all look the same.
Yeah, you're going to talk about... I don't know which member
his
of
name
Parliament confused them. You remember you know the name?
It's James Gray, right? Now, I'm going to picture a James Gray. Now, he seemed to get confused between Sajid Javid and Nadeem Sawahi. But this James Gray, right? I've got a picture of him. He could be any fucking Tory minister. Any Tory MP this could be. Where is his picture? Here's his picture.
I was like, which one is he? They all look the same to me.
He's the cunt in the middle.
Yeah, you're right. They all look the bloody same, don't they?
They all look the fucking same. And he's got a bloody nerve. He's the guy who said he was introduced. They were in the same room, weren't they, together?
Do you know where it makes me laugh? He's probably saying he goes back to Jacob's like, we all know each other very well, don't we, Nadine? I'm Savage. Oh, well, I thought you was Savage. No, I'm Nadine. You're Savage. Obviously, you don't know well enough to get the names right.
I think for people who don't know these two fellas, I've got a picture so you can see whether or not they do look exactly the same, and I want you to point out to me, Av, which one's which.
What part of them am I looking at?
It's their heads, right? But you can tell.
Yeah, because his is wider.
Oh, no. Yeah, no.
Oh, no, you're right. It's the other way around.
It's the other way around. It is the other way around, isn't it?
It's because your picture, I reckon, that if they stood next to each other, you'll see Nadine's got the wider face.
Oh, maybe because the picture of Sadiq is a little bit too closer.
That's good.
Is that too? Is that going too far there? Is that, get in the shot. Have it look good if you're in the shot. Yeah, that's me and me brother.
I'm just trying to get my face right there.
That's
I'm
me.
I'm trying to look posh and racist and ethnic at the same time.
I mean, you could say because of their bald heads, but one has a billiard ball shape and the other has a rugby ball shape.
I was going to say,
also glasses and a beard. If I I would say when I was younger, and they go, "Well, who's the most intelligent kid in your class?" I'll say glasses. You always pick on people who wear glasses. You know who they are because they wear glasses.
I was going to say we can have a quiz here and say, ask the audience which one is the racist. Well, I don't think so, Steve. I think the middle two are front runners on that one.
Well, yeah. There's a different form of racism, isn't there? Really, there's the I don't care about people racism. I think my light's too bright. Alexa, turn off Office.
Nadine's. He looks like a bit of a Bond villain in this picture.
He does, doesn't he? He just needs a little pussy in his shoulders and his chest. If it was Boris, it'd be a pig. So, yeah, shall I go back to the guess which head? I like the head idea, though. Hey, it's funny, though, isn't it? Hey, it's funny. But yeah, I mean, I suppose if you just saw the top of their heads in a crowded room. But he had to just introduce, did he just, I don't know what he did. Did he actually point at somebody and say, "You're the other fella"? Perhaps we could find out. I've got a statement from Sajid Javid. See what he says about it.
Hello there, I'm Sajid Javid. I am a Conservative Vice Parliament, and everybody should be getting the vaccine. Thank you very much.
Well, there you go. You did a show, didn't you, yesterday? Sunday night?
Yes.
Can we watch it online?
The quiz,
quiz.
online quiz.
Do you want to give people the address?
It's
Or what's it called? Lark Lord Superheroes, YouTube, Season 3, Episode 1. It's going along the bottom of your screen now if you want to know where it is. If you want to find out. It doesn't know the name of the gigs he's doing.
I do.
What's it called then? A quiz show on a Sunday night?
Yeah, it's a quiz show on the Sunday night, and it's there's going to be 4 people, and there's the host as well.
Are they all ventriloquists?
I'm kind of going back, but I think, this Plan B, I think it is getting it to half term, which is this week coming up, right? And I think they're just trying to, that will give us a bit more time. Let's just try and get it to Christmas.
I get that. If we're keeping this black and white minstrel hump going, so it's not like the minstrel, right? So it's like a little hump rather than a big hump. You started it. You said I got the word wrong. Right. So if it's just a little hump, which you never get with Boris, but if it's just a little hump, then it should be all right. There's enough vaccines for people not to be, cool. But they're still saying that the NHS is getting a bit ropey. But if he puts it in 3 weeks' time, Plan B, and it doesn't work, then he's fucked for Christmas. I think a lockdown now would ruin everybody. It would ruin the government. It would ruin everybody.
The business minister, he said there definitely won't be a lockdown.
Yeah, but that means there will be.
No, but I think it won't be a total lockdown, but you can still go to restaurants and order out, and you still can go shopping.
I think this, right, and I'm only using my logic. I'm not using any form of other means, right? If there are 50,000 people a day testing for COVID in the situation that we now find ourselves in, how many people are saying, I'm not going to get tested, otherwise I won't be able to work? I feel that there has to be more than 50,000. So surely there must come a point where everyone's had it and we just move on.
Savage Javid was saying they're expecting
well, you
to
mean
go to 100.
Naheem Zahawi?
Yeah. They're expecting it to go. He said, you mentioned 100,000. They expect to go to 100,000. I was like, here's your Plan B. Get to 100,000.
See, I'm a big fan of the vaccine, and I'm a big fan of I think we did well with it. There was a guy on the radio today who said he's got it, but because he's been jabbed twice, he's not as bad with it as, he says it feels fluey and a bit icky, but he could still talk to us on the radio, still work from home as a member of the Taliban.
And are we going to finish on Donald Trump?
Well, I don't know what it is, though. I've actually applied, though. I've applied to join his social media.
Oh, God, you haven't, have you?
Yeah.
I need to get away from my right-wing fixes.
Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna put my name down as Jim Davidson. No, because I feel that if I can get in, right, and I could start subverting them, because I'd have to put a lot of posts that were pro-Donald, but then subvert, because if it's all the same people, right, having the same opinion, then what's the point of it? It's just going to make the other people stronger. So it needs a lot of other people to go in and say, hold on, mate, you what you're saying is absolute rubbish.
What's it called? Donald Trump's new website, his OnlyFans site, whatever.
His OnlyFans. Yeah. Right, are you ready for this? Do you want to have a guess what it's called? It's a social media site, so it's got the word social in it.
Truth is truth.
Yeah, Truth Social. Truth Social. Ladies and gentlemen, the train now arriving at Truth Social.
Is it a bit like TikTok, where you get these old white people going on trying to do like dirty dancing and stuff?
No, it's not. Apparently, it's going to look a bit like Twitter, so you can use so it'll just come out as it's a porn on Twitter.
That's what it's famous for, isn't it?
What, Twitter?
I remember they're talking about it in interview saying it's one of the vilest social media platforms out there because you can abuse people and it's full of porn. A bit like the Houses of Parliament. I think all these people got OnlyFans sites. They were originally on Twitter and now they've gone to the OnlyFans, haven't they?
OnlyFans. I hear that people pay you money to send pictures of your feet. I was thinking of getting a pedicure and have my nails painted because I reckon I can get away with female feet. And I reckon I'll get money for it. And they'd be sending me loads of money and they won't know. I'll pretend I'm a girl. I'll call myself a Vina hen. And I just pour syrup over my feet every Friday.
I think I got a skull, Steve.